Algeria suspended Wednesday a treaty of friendship and cooperation concluded in 2002 with Spain. It is at the end of a meeting of the Algerian High Security Council chaired by President Tebboune that the announcement was made. Spain regretted Algiers' decision, adding it considers Algeria a friend and remained open to developing the country's special relationship. The treaty provided for the strengthening of political dialogue between Spain and Algeria and the development of cooperation in fields like economy or education. The move comes after Madrid altered its long-standing position on Western Sahara, a former Spanish colony, to back Morocco's autonomy project for Western Sahara. Algiers called it a violation of Spain's legal, moral and political obligations. Rabat and Western Sahara claimed the same vast desert area since 1975. To settle the dispute, Western Sahara claims to a self-determination referendum. However, Morocco suggests autonomy under its sovereignty.
Visiting Belgian King Philippe on Wednesday decorated the last surviving Congolese World War II veteran as he came face-to-face with his country's checkered legacy in the country. At a joint press conference, President Felix Tshisekedi said he was looking to build new ties with his country's former colonial ruler. I believe that for the Democratic Republic of Congo, and I have always said this, the gateway to Europe, I'm talking about diplomatic and political Europe, business Europe, is Belgium. If Belgium rumbles, or if Belgium is feverish with regard to the Democratic Republic of Congo, the whole of Europe will follow. Military cooperation has resumed with Belgium, and therefore the training of elite troops is already taking place. But obviously it is up to Belgium to see what more it can bring, because our ambition is to increase the strength of our defense and security forces to be a sufficient deterrent. Responding to a reporter's question about Congo's fallout with Rwanda, the Belgian Prime Minister said he supported Kinshasa's right to self-defense. You know, every country has the right to defend the integrity of its territory. Moreover, this is a subject that is very relevant in Europe today, because when we talk about the situation in Ukraine, everyone will say Ukraine has the right to enforce the integrity of its territory. I don't see how it will be different here in the DRC. You have the right to demand from your neighbors that your territory be respected. King Philippe was also taken on a trip to the National Museum. Belgium's brutal rule is estimated to have left 12 million people in Congo dead. The European Union said it was ready and willing to send an election observer mission to Angola and noted the interest of the authorities and national parties. The Director General for Africa of the European Union's External Action Service discussed several areas of cooperation between Brussels and Luanda during her visit to the country this week. The general elections in August were also on the agenda. The European official also met with representatives of the main political parties. Angola will stage its election on August 24th. What I heard from all political parties was that there is an interest in this presence of the European Union, and therefore we are now waiting for the formalization of an invitation. These electoral observer missions have the advantage of contributing so that the processes can be, what I heard from all the political parties, free and transparent electoral processes.
O que eu ouvi da boca de todos os partidos políticos, processos eleitorais livres, transparentes.
The National Electoral Commission said organizations interested in observing the exercise will be accredited once the list of political parties and coalitions participating in the election is confirmed by the Constitutional Court.
Influential former Lagos Governor Bola Tinubu has won Nigeria's ruling party's 2023 presidential primary on Wednesday where he will face another veteran of Nigerian politics, Atiku Abubakar, the candidate of the main opposition party. Tinubu from the south and of the APC, Abubakar from the north and of the PDP will be competing with others to lead Nigeria when voters in Africa's most populous country go to the polls on February 25, 2023. President Muhammadu Buhari will be stepping down at the end of his second term as stipulated in the constitution. Security will be a major issue in the elections. Sunday's massacre of 22 people in a church in the southwest of the country, a region virtually untouched by violence, was a cruel reminder. Tinubu obtained over 1,271 votes to defeat his closest rivals, ex-minister Rotimi Amechi and current Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar are both Muslims. The two septuagenarian candidates will also have to respond to the aspirations of a youthful majority in the country.
Thousands of people staged a march in the Senegalese capital to denounce what they called a plot by the ruling party to exclude some opposition figures from the upcoming parliamentary elections. The rally, which was later joined by main opposition leader Ousmane Sonko, was held in Dakar's Independence Square, not far from the presidency and the National Assembly. An opposition coalition has called for demonstrations against President Macky Sall, whom they accuse of plotting maneuvers to politically eliminate his opponents. The Constitutional Council last Friday rejected a candidates list by Yehu Askanwi, a coalition led by Sonko's party. The rejection means Sonko, who came third in the 2019 presidential election, will be excluded from running for a parliamentary seat.